Have you ever heard of the term digital transformation? It's a common term that has been flying around these past few years, and I thought to just demystify a few things as it pertains to technology and artificial intelligence. The term digital transformation has been used around a lot when companies are saying, oh, they want to move from being traditional, using their traditional paper and pen, to going into digital transformation. They've used the term a lot when you want to see companies or business owners that want to expand and they say they want to get more digital and several other things like that. But the question is that what exactly does digital transformation mean? Does it mean that all of our operations now has to be online or on cloud or on a tool that's been built for our business and stuff like that? There are several myths around digital transformation and can get a bit confusing. In this video, I'm going to try to simplify what digital transformation means and how it can apply to you as an individual or a business owner. Number one myth about digital transformation is that many people think that digital transformation just means using a different technology. Yes, it can involve using a different technology, but the fact is that before you start talking about a different technology that you should use or a different tool or a different software that you should buy, you should think about how does this transform my business? How does this affect my business? Usually many businesses have their cultures, their traditions, their way of doing things. They have simplified processes that they built over time. So when digital transformation comes, of course, it doesn't mean that you should do away with everything that you've done completely. No, it just means that you should transform the way you've been doing things. Let me give you a simple scenario. Say, for example, a business does accounting by using their paper and pen. Now, they do manual calculation, they use their calculator. These things can take days to weeks to complete, even if you're using a calculator. But usually now, with simple tools, in seconds, in a matter of minutes to seconds, you can quickly calculate all your accountings that will take days to weeks to solve. Now, this sounds exciting. Why? Because what would normally take you days to resolve is just taking you a matter of minutes. Now, this is one of the key areas that many businesses want to look at. Especially when they are expanding, when they are getting bigger, of course, the accounts get bigger, several things begin to grow, and they can't keep wasting time to do these things. This is one of the areas where we consider digital transformation. How do you do processes? How do you want to transform it? What are the new things I want to start introducing? This is how you talk about digital transformation. This is how digital transformation starts to affect your business or your operations. So it's not just about picking a new tool, it's about understanding the processes. What are the manual processes that you want to get rid of that is taking more time? What are the things that is making you less productive? Because the whole conversation about digital transformation is about productivity. Number two myth is that digital transformation is only for large companies. While this is true in some scenarios, but this is largely false. How do I mean? Most small companies start to embrace digital transformation for their businesses and processes. You would notice that many businesses nowadays, especially small businesses, are starting to get more competitive, especially against the big businesses. Why? Because they have tools in place, they have products in place that are able to help them to become more competitive. So it's not just about the large companies who have large workforce and they need to monitor everything, track everything, and just do their digital transformation around everything. No, even the small companies, to get more competitive and to get more seen in the market, they embrace digital transformation. That's why you see many small companies suddenly rise in a couple of months to years, and before you know it, they start listing their stock on the stock exchange market. Why? Because many of these businesses leverage speed and the productivity that digital transformation brings. So it's not just for large companies. If you're a small business owner and you're still doing things manually, saying that when you get bigger, you start using digital tools, you are deceiving yourself. To get more productive and more competitive, you need to start embracing digital transformation. And like I've been announcing for weeks to months now, many businesses who are still not using AI or technology in their business processes will start to fizzle away. It's not because the economy is going bad or something. No, it's because the business space is becoming more competitive. People are doing things quicker and faster. What would normally take people weeks to do, they are completing it in a matter of hours. So you that usually take 1 week to respond to a client, and a client sees someone that can respond to him in just 1 hour, he would obviously go for 1 hour because it's cheaper and it's faster. The final myth I want to demystify is that digital transformation is a one-time thing. Many times, our businesses have several processes that we have in place, and even as we grow, even as it evolves, it starts to introduce new processes and new systems that make things easier and faster. As long as your business is growing and evolving, digital transformation does not end. Digital transformation starts from a point, but it does not end. As long as your business keeps evolving, keep trying to introduce digital transformation to every single area of your business, not just the departments, not just the teams. As long as you want to keep growing, really, just picture it this way. When your business started digital transformation a couple of years ago, it was mostly around migrating from using paper and pen to take your accounts to using a tool to taking your accounts. But now your business is having warehouses and several other things like that. For your warehouse now, you need to start tracking the different records of what's going on in the warehouse. you need another tool again to help you do that. Now warehouses are starting to have robots and automations and several other things like that. Many warehouses are there are now starting to employ automation or robots to do many of these processes. Another data transformation. Say for example, for marketing now, whether responding to clients and doing several other things, it also involves data transformation. So there are different areas of your business, if you start to look at it, that you can definitely use data transformation for. For some persons, they'll say, oh, it doesn't concern me. Maybe I'm into the craft space, or maybe my business is a service-based business. Look at House of Tara. House of Tara is also a service-based business, but they are starting to employ digital transformation that is basically transforming their business. Especially in this day and age, guys, I will keep saying it, the kingdom come. You need to start embracing AI and artificial intelligence. You can consult an AI consultant or someone that knows about AI automation just to ask how you can use AI to improve your business processes. And trust me, you start to see transformative ideas and areas where you can start to improve. So guys, digital transformation is not just a myth, it's not just a soothsaying, it's something that's actually going on. It's something that's actually transforming businesses in 2026. So are you a business owner that is still finding it difficult to employ digital transformation in your processes? You can start talking to an AI or technology consultant now. Drop a chat in the DM and let's start a conversation. Cheers, guys.